Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
What broke him down? Was it body punching? When I was hitting him with body punching, I heard him actually, he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
BoxingVoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
Dibiase Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
It's the champ. Shannon the champ. With the fake champ. Vitaly Vitamin Klitschko. BoxingVoice.com.
I'm gonna treat him like he's a C+ fighter. I'm gonna dominate, I'm gonna dog this fight.
I'm talking about punishment. We're gonna punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough.
Hey, I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy was hands title, he's a paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ. He
can bring the pressure, he can box. I'm a true champion, I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City, I'm gonna step on him, I'm gonna crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this, I'm gonna crush him. He's a C+ fighter, I'm an A+ fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in cause I'm gonna dominate. This guy is flat footy, swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is cause his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
Dibiase Productions.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another glorious morning right here with the Boxing Voice. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. We're back with another one, and I'm excited to talk more boxing with you as I've been traveling around the world for the last couple of weeks, and we've been away from each other for some time, but the topics and the headlines keep rolling in, and man, I was taken back by this one, let me tell you. I didn't expect to be doing a show on the retirement of Deontay Wilder.
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
I just didn't think that that he would contemplate retirement, you know. I feel like there's so many fights out there for him that he can leave on a high versus a low. You know, and maybe to him and his fans, this isn't a low. You went in there with the best in the world and you gave it your all. And, you know, you got your moral victory. You've done what you've done. Like he said on the LOL network with Kevin Hart, you know, he got into this to, you know, he made a promise to his daughter, and that promise is fulfilled. He became a world champion. He had 10 title defenses, and he made a lot of money. He made a lot of money, you know. Some people don't make the amount of money Deontay Wilder made in his career. So, you know, he's a warrior regardless. He can ride off into the sunset, but, you know, him being one of my favorite fighters, I just didn't think it was over. You know, I thought the Andy Ruiz fight was still there. You know, a possible AJ fight down the line could have been there, you know. But, look, he still has the cast on. You know, this episode of, you know, Kevin Hart's YouTube channel, it's like the LOL network. This is We don't know when this aired, or rather when it was recorded. We know that it aired yesterday. We don't know when it was recorded. We don't know, if the cast is still on. We've now seen him obviously show us the cast twice. He came out on Instagram and now in this video, but we don't know how much time he has left to heal, and in time heals all wounds. So a few months from now, his feelings may change. Once he can use that hand, once he can get back in the gym, and let those hands go, maybe he gets reignited. But I tell you, I never thought we'd be talking about Deontay Wilder retiring off the back of the Fury fights. I just didn't think that was even a possibility. The heavyweight division without Deontay Wilder is a little bit boring. I'm just being real. Like, I want undisputed, but Usyk and Fury, like, I know Fury because of what he done to Wilder twice. He got 2 back-to-back stoppages. I know he could get ugly. But Usyk ain't going to do nothing like that. Usyk is going to win with intelligence and boxing, ring IQ, savviness, things like that. And that's not what the heavyweight division is. The heavyweight division was always destruction. It's big men. One punch changes everything. And less and less, it's looking that way. No one can guarantee Luis Ortiz or Charles Martin will end in a stoppage. Just like no one can guarantee that AJ Usyk will end in a stoppage. The first one didn't even end in a stoppage. You know what I mean? The heavyweight division without Wilder is a little bit boring. Let's just be real. When you think of Wilder and Ruiz, you think Wilder got to land that right hand. He knocks Ruiz out. You don't think of a 12-round fight, man. You just don't think of a 12-round fight. You think of Wilder, AJ. But the common denominator is Wilder. For him to retire, it definitely bores things. I'm serious. Andy's never been a knockout puncher. He got a knockout over AJ that we never expected. He didn't knock out Joseph Parker. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that he can go on to give us the heavyweight excitement that Wilder was giving us. Like, Wilder retiring is bad news for the heavyweight division. Let's just be real. Again, if Fury can continue the style, then he can carry the torch. You know what I mean? But if Fury can't continue to guarantee us the knockout, I just don't know. I just don't know what fights are out there that are exciting in this heavyweight division. These dudes can't, like Chisora and Parker, that's not a guaranteed knockout. Fucking Oscar Rivas didn't even knock out Rozecki. I mean, Wayne, you can say what you want. Obviously, you have a narrow mind. You're a bit of a nationalist. I get it. So you want to project your feelings onto me. I can care less. I never mentioned nationality or country. I'm mentioning power. You understand? You're the one that's running to American or UK. I'm mentioning power. And I've clearly said if Fury can continue, then we at least have hope. But if he's going to resort back to boxing, then, you might as well go to the cruiserweight division or the super middleweight division. I mean, we come to heavyweights for knockouts. Tyson is glorified because he was a puncher, a killer. You understand? Like, you guys want to change the rules of the division now. That's not what I'm doing. And clearly, I'm just expressing my frustration. Like, I love Wilder. He's entitled to do whatever he wants, but I'm saddened. The heavyweight division won't be the same. Joe Joyce can't guarantee me a knockout of Tyson Fury or Andy Ruiz. They just can't. They don't bring the excitement. They don't bring the press conferences. We're gonna miss Deontay Wilder. It was like this with Floyd. I know a lot of people didn't like Floyd. He wasn't TBE until he really retired. People laughed at him for saying he was TBE. You guys really don't get it. Like, you're gonna miss him when he's gone, and you'll realize the truth. Again, I just don't see. Where's the excitement? Look at what the fuck Hergovich did with some weirdo we never heard of. Please. That's the guy that you guys thought was the killer. Like that guy. How many times he got hit? First of all, Molina rocked his ass with a right hand, of all things. Salute Deontay Wilder. And I talked to Hrgovic about that. He was like, he was young. He was 19 when he sparred Wilder. I didn't know that. Motherfucker's face don't change, right? And, he said it was a long time ago, but he said that to ensure me that that's why Wilder got the best of him, because he was young. But that being said, like, he's not a killer. He's aggressive. He's mean. He told Joshua stop fucking smiling. But it don't mean he's a killer. It don't mean he got that power. I didn't see it. That German dude took some shots and was in that fight. And let's be real. A lot of you dudes are just Hrgovic fucking jockstrap riders. And the truth is, he hit that German dude with at least 11 illegal blows behind the head. I was ringside yelling at the top of my lungs. These referees are trash. Now, a lot of you are going to say, oh, the German dude kept ducking down. So what? Get a little more accurate. Because we seen Pritchard Cologne, and that's real. So just because he's ducking down doesn't make it okay for you to hit him behind the head and kill him. Or later have him damaged in the hospital, concussed, brain bleeding. A lot of you dudes just want to win at all costs. Hrgovic was cheating his fucking ass off. No one mentioned that. No one called him because, again, you dudes don't even watch boxing. You don't even watch boxing. You only know Crawford and Wilder. Every time a fight card comes on, you ain't talking about shit, but what people saying in the chat, you never call in to talk about a fight. You know exactly who the fuck you are. You got no skill. No skill. You just here to argue. Never talk about the fights. Dudes never got nothing to say about the fights. All the Hrgovic fans quiet as hell because they know his ass was dirty than a motherfucker this last weekend. Oh, dirty, hitting behind the head ass. With a German that nobody ever heard of. You got to cheat versus a German. So if you got to cheat on the low level, what you think he going to do on a high level? Just keep that in mind. If you got to do that to some dude, nobody his mom ain't know him. His mom ain't even know he was fighting. You out here cheating. Come on, you got to cheat me to beat me? I don't like that. And this is what I'm saying. That's why I'm sad. Hell yeah, Ness is sad. Put it in the chat 1,000 times. Because my dude ain't hitting you behind the head. If he hit you behind the head, it was by accident. We all know he's Wilder. Okay? Unlike this dude, he was out here trying to kill that poor German, literally, not just to get a win. He know better. He got how many amateur fights? He don't know that it's wrong to hit behind the head? He don't know that he should at least warn the ref, like, yo, this dude's ducking down. But I interviewed him. I talked to him. His MO is, let's talk. Straight face, I'm a tough guy. He must watch a lot of fucking mafia movies. After the weigh-in, you guys don't even know this. After the weigh-in, his team turns to him and says, where we going? He says, well, let me show my face so you can see how he did it. He's fucking funny. He's funny, though. He's funny. He's like, the strip club. He's Croatian, but he sounds Russian like a motherfucker when he talks. All I can think is, what's his name? Drago. When I hear him talk, bro, that's how he sounds. It's like Ivan Drago. It's like the strip club. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's why you fought that way Saturday. He probably really did go to the strip club. And, that German was all up on him. That German ain't too bad. I'm not saying he's good. He's not really talented, but he's stuck in there. He was a tough SOB, bro. And he complained to the ref how many times? And this is why I take it seriously now. Like, you can go check my live fight chat when Pritchard Cologne was fighting, Tremaine Williams, old cheating ass. And I'm calling Pritchard the softy because I didn't know no fucking better. I'm thinking, man, look at this. He bitching up. Man, stop fucking crying to the ref is what I was saying. You can hear me live saying that shit. And now this dude is a fucking vegetable. This shit is serious, man. You can't hit behind the head, man. That shit will come back to haunt you a few hours later, a few days later. I met Pritchard, man. That was Al Heyman's first ever Puerto Rican bred motherfucking fighter that he signed. That dude was on the rise. Al had him fighting every week. Listen, that's one of my most watched videos. He was on tap. It's over, I think it's like a 2 mil or over 1 mil. He was on tap to be the next like Cotto on some shit. Because he had love from La Isla and from right here, bro. And some dude in Florida terminated his career. You know what I'm saying? And I was calling him all types of names, thinking he was soft. Because I ain't know no better. I ain't know how serious it is to get hit behind the head. You understand? Hrgovic cheated, y'all. And that shit needs to be, people need to know. That shit was dangerous, man. That shit was dangerous what he did to that German. It was multiple times behind the back. My man might as well have been hammer fisting, cheating ass. But I got off track because I only said that to say that, look, you thought he was a killer. He not fucking Wilder. He ain't bringing no excitement. He got to cheat to get a knockout. That's what I'm saying. We going back to the knockouts, man. We going back to the excitement in the fucking division. That's going to be missed with Wilder's retirement, man. People could say what they want. You know, you want to tease, oh, Wilder's a bump. Cool. But we know what the fuck he brought. Yeah, Dillian brings some dog. You know he's going to bring a fight. Chisora, you know he's going to bring a fight. But them dudes can't guarantee you a fucking knockout. AJ ass can't even fucking guarantee you a knockout no more. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a good thing. This is not a good thing. I thought he was going to make a run at being two-time, man. I hope when the cast come off, I'll end it at that, get to these super chats and callers. I hope when the cast come off, he has a change of heart. He decides, fuck it, let's do it one more time, man. There's opportunities out there. They can strategically put him in a position too, man. You know, that Bryant fight, be strategic. That Bryant fight, that Ruiz fight, and wait on an AJ fight. If AJ can somehow get that Usyk fight back, you already got that Bryant belt. You get the fucking what benefits Al belt to benefit Wilder, and we in there with AJ Wilder, and then you retire. Give me AJ Wilder. How many fucking hours did I spend defending Wilder for that shit, man? Lost relationships over that shit. Eddie just brought that shit up. I did a live podcast 10 years later with Eddie, and he's like, hey, mate, safe to say we didn't like each other in the beginning, right? And I'm like, nah, man, I love you. He's like, well, I support you. I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucked up my relationship with Eddie trying to make an AJ Wilder fight, and now you're going to retire. Give me my fight. Give me my fight. And it is a lot of us that want that fucking fight. I still want AJ Wilder, man. I want AJ Wilder more than I want Wilder Ruiz. I don't want Wilder Ruiz. I'll take it. I don't want that shit. I want AJ Wilder. Belt, no belt. I don't give a fuck. Do it for the YouTube belt. Give me that fight. I still want that. But good morning, everybody just tuning in. We are talking Deontay Wilder contemplating retirement. He told Kevin Hart on the LOL network that he's accomplished everything he set out to accomplish, you know, and he's obviously well off. He doesn't think there's anything else left to do. I just hope he feels differently. We're also discussing the WBC now ordering the negotiations, free negotiations with Fury and Dillian Whyte, which is it's like another bittersweet, you know, another bittersweet. I know that Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury have a long history. Dillian's been saying he dropped Fury 3 times in sparring now for like 20 years ago. He's been saying this shit. So this fight is still a good fight, but we all know we wanted Wilder fucking Whyte. Come on, man. These dudes talked about each other's women. They talked about, what didn't they talk about, bro? I would go see Wilder, and it was always him and Whyte had something to say. Whyte had something to say that I would bring down and like, yo, you heard what Whyte said? He'll say something, and then Whyte will hear that, and now we don't even get that fight. This is crazy. And I get it. Look, I'm being selfish, you know, because there's going to be Deontay Wilder extremists like, fuck you, Ness. You ain't even, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Let that man retire. Yo, chill, bruh. Chill. Just calm down. It's okay. I'm just saying, these are still fights I want. If the man want to retire, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, boycotting. I'm not campaigning again. I'm just expressing my feelings. I still feel there's some very, very exciting fights with Deontay Wilder. Non-title fights, title fight, it don't even matter. They're out there. But Alec Beck says, behind the back shots are never okay. Wilder should retire either. I guess he meant Wilder shouldn't retire either. He says his ego is clearly hurt, but he still has a lot left, and I want to see his return. Yeah, so he definitely meant shouldn't, and he forgot the, N apostrophe T. But yes, I think he shouldn't retire either. Neither. He should stay. I just hope that he does. Give Malik Scott another chance too to show his shit with you, man. It ain't over, bro. It ain't over. It ain't over. Like, they could position him, man. Big Baby's coming back. Like, he's really back. I just talked to Kevin Cunningham again. Kevin Stable's getting crazy. Lubin, Amma Williams, Big Baby. He got that Brazilian that wants Benavidez. There's a lot of people out there. But Miller's coming back, man. That's another fight that, he sent Miller to the hospital. Miller claims he was dehydrated. Wilder claims he sparked him in sparring. Then Miller, claims, some personal stuff. We'll leave it at that. And Wilder claims some personal stuff. So, that's another built-in fight, man. That's a built-in fight. And then everybody in the UK is going to be tapped into that because when they see Big Baby, who was a potential opponent with AJ, who AJ shoved or he shoved AJ. You know what I'm saying? That's going to bring the people out. That's a fight, man. And that's a non-title fight this big. I'm paying for that. Bro, I'm about to pay for Ruiz Martin. You think I won't pay for Wilder Miller, no belt? I don't give a fuck about a belt. Fuck these French fry belts, man. Give me that belt. Baddest man on the planet belt. Them two dudes talk hella shit. And Big Baby a little more of a shit talker. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get under Wilder's skin. I'm telling you, you gotta go see hashtag it or look for it like Wilder versus Big Baby on YouTube and see the shit they done said to each other. I don't even want to repeat some of the shit. You understand? That's why I'm like, go see it for yourself. They've said some things, very personal things, man. That's a great fight. That's another one that I don't want to just pass me by. You know what I'm saying? These fights keep passing me by. Let's see who's in my age bracket and could hear the play on words I did there. We going back to the super chats. Looks like we got Mr. Calderon that says, shout out to Wilder for a great legacy, but we got to support the upcoming fighters who are the next stars. Nah, man. Nah. They ain't done it yet.
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
Yo, Jared Anderson is going to be a world champ probably, but it ain't going to be in the fashion that Wilder did it. And I don't know that he can get 10 defenses, man. Like, you need concussive power. We haven't seen this type of power in a long time, man. I don't want him to go. Fuck that. We haven't seen that, man. It's not a lot of people that can just one punch you like that, man. I don't know. I hear you, man, with the up and comings, but look at what happened to Dubois. We thought he was the next thing, huh? People was all here disrespecting Wilder, like, yo, Dubois can knock out Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And look, a little jab finished his career, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to let these dudes develop, and we got to respect and appreciate who these other guys are, because look at what they've done. Look at what they've done. These up-and-comers, have they gotten there yet? Sometimes, again, like Dubois, we rush them to the occasion, and then they don't even live up to it. You know? So I'm not rushing at Jared Anderson. I know that's who everybody looking at and calling next. I'm not saying he's not next. I'm saying I'm not rushing him. I'm saying I'm appreciating what we got right now. I'm appreciating Deontay Wilder. I'm trying to send that message out there to that team, like, it's not over. There's little things you can do to still be in this race. You know? But we got George, the last Patriot, second super chat of the day. Shout out to you. He says, which is better, Mike Tyson's KOs or Ward versus Gotti 1? I mean, I guess I like Tyson's KOs, bruh. You know? Yeah. Ward Gotti, you know, those are wars. And we all know how I feel about wars. I actually hate that those style of fights are the ones that get candidate for fight of the year. It's like, so I got to sell out to be in I got to sell out to be in a candidate of the year fight. For my fight to be called fight of the year, I got to sell out. I got to get hit and I got to hit. I can't just clearly whoop the shit out you. It can't be fight of the year because I showed that I'm on the next level. I don't even buy into none of that shit, bro. You never hear me talk about fight of the year. You never hear me talk about pound for pound. That's these other dudes that call in here or ask about it. Like, those mythical ass lists are meant to make us debate and argue, man. Ain't nobody care about that shit because it's so subjective. To me, Francisco Vargas versus like a Miguel Burchell, I think that was fight of the year one time, or candidate. Like, that's not considered fight of the year for me because two dudes beating they piñatas, man. Like, that shit ain't, that's not fight of the year. Fight of the year is skill, you know? Show me skill. You know, I hate when they try to make two average Joes fight of the year because they beating their brains. And now fight of the year, Wilder Fury, it's fight of the year. You know what I'm saying? Both men, what? They went down 2 and 3 times. One went down 2, the other went down 3, something like that. That's fight of the year. And it's on the highest level. It's not just two nobodies giving it they all. This is the two elites. You know, two of the elites of the top of the division. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm just not into them rock'em sock'em robots being called fight of the year. That shit is lame to me. You know, I want to see a Floyd versus Canelo one day get fight of the year because it's the highest level and you made him look average. Like, that should still be considered. You know, that's memorable. Look how many years have gone by and we still talk about that shit. You know? So, I don't know. I just got different opinion, man. You know, what I perceive as a fight of the year candidate definitely ain't, you know, Chocolatico going to war with somebody. Like, that's not, you know, that ain't it finesse. But it does look like it's it and done for Wilder, and that's sad, man. That's bad for the division, you know. But on a good note, we do get Whyte Fury. Again, bittersweet for me. I always wanted fucking Whyte Wilder. You know what I mean? So bittersweet for me. I'll take it because Whyte, I love his trash talk. You know, he makes a great villain, B-side, A-side for any fight, you know, on this level. And I'm gonna enjoy seeing what he can do. I'm gonna try not to buy into his sparring partner rumors of him allegedly dropping Fury 3 times in sparring. A lot of people talk about that too. You know, I don't know that it's a lie. A lot of people like to talk about it. It's an old rumor in boxing. Obviously, it's something that Dillian Whyte, must have started, but you never know, man. Sometimes you think, you know, the only way to beat a big man is with another big man, and then, you know, someone shows you that the smaller guy that can get on the inside can do some damage. The thing is that Dillian Whyte, to me, isn't this guy with fast feet. You know, I feel like he's a pretty set fighter. You know, his feet are set when he's throwing punches. I don't see him being a Isaac Pitbull Cruz type of dude with the feet cutting distance. Not that Isaac was doing a fantastic job of cutting the distance. He was fucking definitely taking punches on the way in. I'm just saying, I don't even see Dillian doing that. You know, I feel like he's a little bit of more of like a one pace at a time kind of guy coming at you. But I got Jonas who says Wilder beats Ortiz. Wilder beats Ortiz. Beat by Fury 3 times and retires. Okay, laugh out loud. All right, so you're paying the $179 to hate on a retirement show. You see, these trolls, this is the reason, like, some of these guys do retire, because it's like, yo, they never gonna fucking love me. You know what I mean? They're never gonna give me my credit. Meanwhile, you know, I'm over here fucking crying because there's no one like him in this division. You know, but you got this guy laughing that he's retiring. Jesus Christ. This is what I'm saying. It's so hard to love this sport when you got fake fans, like, at every turn. D Nice says, what's good, Papa? Yeah, I seen that interview. The homie Wilder looked checked out already. That's how I took it. Damn. Yeah, man, I don't like that. I don't like that, man. I want him to stick around, bro. Stick around. Oh, damn, George, you got another one that slid by me? Or is that, yep. He says, are you telling me no one saw this coming? Holding his breath emoji. Wink emoji. Triple duck emoji? Jesus Christ, George. $2 too. You knew it was going to be a hating chat. Oh, George. Why? Why the hate, man? Here I am hoping the man doesn't retire. You guys making a joke. Damn. Listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. We're trying to get to that next goal of 131,000. Right now, we're at 130,560. So we need about 500 people to go ahead and subscribe and get us to 131,000. Can we do it?
Are you with me?
If you are, hit that subscribe button, man. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and open up these phone lines.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
All right. You know the number, 14255695241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion. We're talking WBC ordering free negotiations for Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder contemplating retirement on the Laugh Out Loud network with Kevin Hart. What was the name of the show? Something about like cold balls or something? Yeah, that's what, Shout out to Old Spice who sponsors them. Yo, what else we got? We're going out to the callers. Who's on the line? If you're on Blog Talk, don't forget to hit that numero uno. You got to hit the 1 to let me know that you want to jump on the show. You want to have some fun. You want to talk about this topic. Don't forget the link is in the live chat for Border Wars tickets if you're coming down to Plant City, Florida Saturday and catching the whole TBV, and I mean the whole TBV. A lot of the alumni will be in the building. Then you know what to do. Click the link and get yourself a ticket and join us right here in Plant City, Florida for one of the best Border Wars yet. Let me go on out to these callers. Going to our boomerangs, ringers, pound for pounds, and all that greatness first. And then we will go to everyone else. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button one more time. Just reminding you, keeping it fresh in your head. Obviously, it's going to help with the visibility of the show. It'll put this episode in the eyes of other people. And get us some new callers up in here. But, let's go on out to the callers. I'm going to Steve in Chicago. What's up? Good morning.
Yeah, we ain't dick riding in this house.
SDS promotion.
If Wilder fights Usyk, they're going to take Usyk out in a stretch. Well, because they don't like the facts. What the hell did Billy Joe? He wasn't the guy that everyone thought he was.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
We gotta stop capping for AJ, man. He ain't that dude.
Give me liberty or give me death.
May God bless the United States of America.
Yeah, how's my audio? Yes.
You straight.
Hello. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, to me, you said it pretty good. Like if he leaves, like we're gonna go back to the Klitschko days, where nobody was really interested in the division, and that'll just make guys like Boots even more popular. That I see that happening. Like it'll be like the Floyd years. We weren't really interested in the Klitschko days. Wilder brought back, the excitement. I've never seen a fighter like that. And I've been watching You know, he reminded me of he brought that excitement like Tyson, you know. Remember you would get Tyson's fights and it'd be over in the first round, you know, but people didn't care. They kept coming back, you know. And he brought that excitement. You know, there's never going to be a guy like him, not in this generation. It'll be a long time before someone like him comes back, because that was just natural talent, you know. That's not something that you can teach a guy or train a guy, you know. He was just different, you know. And that's why I always liked watching his fights and supporting him, because I've never seen a guy like that. Like, just look what he did to Ortiz, like twice. Like, that's just crazy to me. But yeah, hopefully it was, you know, him just saying something at the moment. Maybe he's not really doing that, you know. Like, we don't really know. Like you said, when that was recorded. So that might have been just something he said, but he's not really, you know, going to end up doing. So we'll see.
Well, all right. Steve in Chicago, thank you for calling in. Remember, if you're going to call in on Blog Talk, hit the number 1 button letting us know that you do want to talk live on the show, and we'll bring you on. Alex Vega, what's going on? Alex. You're unmuted, but I don't hear you. I don't know why that is. Big Gucci Nick, you up? Alex?
Terminated.
Might want to hang up and call back in.
Yo, what up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Big Gucci got it down.
Sorry, service is a little crappy today, but yo, shout out the show, man. Shout out TBV. Make sure everybody liking that, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. You know what it is. Yeah, man, it's kind of sad news here, and while they're contemplating about retirement, I feel like he's still a big player in the game. I feel like I think he should wait until the Dillian Whyte Tyson Fury fight's over. That way, if Dillian Whyte does pull it off, he can fight Dillian Whyte and get the WBC strap, and maybe even go for undisputed with Usyk, winner of AJ Usyk. Man, he can still be in the game. I think he should. He might be jumping the gun a little bit. He should wait till that Dillian Whyte Fury fight's over and done with to really make a solid decision, man. But yeah, that's my call.
All right. Let's see here. We got Brandon in Cincinnati.
You're serious? You're serious?
Hello, ladies.
Anybody that know me know I've been a player, whether it was in Alabama, Ohio, or anywhere around the globe.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've been smashing Telly Swift's, man. I didn't have to become a millionaire to get that caliber of woman.
One of the people's choices, one of the fans' favorites, a guy that can galvanize this crowd such as myself.
He's too ugly to be the world champ. The world champ should be pretty like me.
The AJ of trucking. Yep, Brandon in Cincinnati.
SDS Promotions.
Yo, Ness, good morning, bro.
What up? That intro must put you in a good mood every day, huh?
Yeah, that shit's fire, man. Once again, shout out to Brandon Lands and SDS Promotions for that. And I need something to cheer me up, man. I'm hurting right now. You know, that's my dog, man. Wilder, that's my boy, man. So to hear that he might be hanging it up, you know, that hurts, man. I don't think he should do that, man. Boxing ain't gonna be the same without him if he do. So, y'all know I really love that cat, man. He put on some exciting performances. You know, skill level out of this world, talent out of this world. I just don't want that man to hang up the gloves, man. We need him. The catchphrases, the quotables. Oh man, I'm hurting right now, brother. I mean, I think it's only one person that can stop him from retiring, man, and it ain't the fans, it ain't the trainer. I think it's Telly Swift. If Telly tell him to, put the gloves back on, I think he'd do it. But if she say, hang it up, come be my assistant on the podcast and be my boy toy at the house, I think he gonna listen to her either way it goes. So we need Telly Swift to talk him out of this shit, man. But yeah, man, that's my call. I'm gonna talk about the Fury and White situation on my second call. But yeah, man, this fucked me up, bro. I'll holler at you.
All right. That man's a good actor. We got B-Dog celebrating his 10 months of YouTube memberships with the Boxing Voice. He says, don't listen to the lames, Ness. They gonna miss him. Hell yeah, they gonna miss him. They know it, and I know it. We all know it. Come on. You can't name another dude that can guarantee you a knockout, man. That's just it. That's worth the money. But we got George the Last Patriot that says, I'm mad at him for retiring when wanted more. I guess he meant when I wanted more. I'm mad too. I'm actually mad. I said frustrated, but I guess I'm mad now. You know what I mean? But, I'm not mad like, oh, fucking Wilder's retiring. More like, damn, fucking Wilder's retiring. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't retire. That's how I'm looking at it. But, moving on. J-Matt. Are you available? Do you know that we're talking the fact that the WBC has now ordered Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte to begin free negotiations, and also everybody's favorite heavyweight has decided he's possibly retiring because he's done it all in this division, everything he set out to do.
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
So you hating?
I'm that guy. What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Let's bet $1 million easy. And I for the bread. When I him, y'all gonna say he was too weak on my life.
Okay, bow down, bitches. I'm about to handle business. I'ma teach you all a lesson. This'll only take a minute. Got a part in all this passion in my blood. Niggas hating just because. Think about it. Everybody love Bud. J-Mac, where you at? All these niggas hating on me. Shit is whack. So official with it. Don't check the stats. Hey, I'm out here trying to get it. Next, I only got a minute. Get ready for the back attack.
Can you hear me? How my Bluetooth sound?
So far, so good.
Yeah, this expensive ass Bluetooth I bought. I had to make sure it works good for you because yesterday you said it wasn't working good enough. Nah, but Wilder retiring, if he definitely feel he is accomplished and he's not no longer challenged, the way he want to find his greatness or he think he done gained it, he should definitely retire. If he don't have nothing to motivate him or push him, drive to make get ready for fights or be out there and go out there and do what he was doing for the past fights before he ran into Fury, I don't see have no problem with it. If he happy, think he didn't accomplish enough, definitely do so. As far as Fury and White moving forward, I'm not mad at the fight. I think it's a good competitive fight that I got Fury winning. However, I do want to see White severely get his ass whipped. So, I mean, I ain't got no problems with it.
All right. Looks like we got...
I'm good. I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his girl.
This a Dolla beat.
Hey, Pops. What's my name one time? And I know all y'all against me. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Let's shut that soft ass shit up.
BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Well, good morning, TBV. Man, is it true, man, Wilder saying talking about retiring, or he for sure retiring? I couldn't quite get by your language which one it was.
Yeah, no, he definitely is sounding like he's retiring. The exact quote is Deontay Wilder, and I quote, "I have accomplished my goals in this sport. I told my daughter when she was one that I'd be a champion and be able to support her beyond belief. I've done that. Should I give it another go one more time, or should I just retire and focus on other things? So, yeah, he's contemplating it.
Well, man, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say nothing about him that's negative, but I look at it like this. I remember in UFC, I know you don't like UFC, but Ronda Rousey was whooping everybody's ass. And then she got fucking knocked the fuck out. Then she came back. She got knocked the fuck out again. And never returned to the sport. After being a ruthless champion, making lots of money, and doing everything. Some athletes, when they get knocked off like that, they just, they don't come back. I mean, he made a lot of money. I don't think he should retire, but I'm not him. But I think that a lot of athletes who make that amount of money and take losses like that, I mean, that was a great trilogy. That's going to go down in history. But at the same time, I think that took a lot from Deontay, and he's also proven that he has an ego. You know what I mean? I think more than the physical damage he took in them fights, man, his pride took a beating. You know what I mean? Like, you went at this man 3 times, and he knocked you out twice. I mean, I think mentally he's just not in a great place. And I mean, I haven't been knocked out, but I've taken an L, and that shit sucks. So I can't even imagine going at a dude 3 times, back to back to back. And especially the way that last fight went, it is what it is. So,
Champ, let me get to some others, but you already know. If you want to jump on the panel, you know how to do it. We going out to the Mexicano, Super Mexicano, that is.
BoxingWords.com. Poloki, you are next, my friend. Por eso lo vuelvo a repetir. La era del Canelo es la mejor porque peleó con los mejores. La suerte es para los mediocres, my friend.
BoxingWords.com.
Yo, Ness, how do I sound, champ?
Straight.
So, when I watched that interview last night, to me, it seems like he's leaning more towards being finished just by the tone of voice, the way he talked about it. The Wilder that we come to know is always talked about one champion, one face, one name, and that never came up. It just seems like, and we don't know when this was recorded. The cast is still on. I would assume it's off by now. It's been 2 months since that fight, but it just seems like his heart may not necessarily be in it. He's made a lot of money. I'm sure for a professional training camp, it takes a lot out of you. It's stressful. And it just seems like the spark right now, or at the time of that recording, wasn't there. We'll see if he comes back. But Wilder seems like the type of guy that once he decides something, he's good. And I just don't think he sees a shot to get back to the undisputed, especially if Fury ends up taking Usyk. He'd have to wait for Fury to probably retire, which I think this is the last year of Fury as well, if he can get that undisputed. Or even if he don't get it, I don't think we got too much more Fury left. So I guess it's remained to be seen, man. And but if it does seem like we might have seen the end of Wilder. So that's my call, champ.
CYP Counterpunch.
Yo. Y'all hear me?
Buenos dias.
Yeah, man. It's funny because Wilder goes on the show that's not about boxing, talks about retirement like all athletes do, and TBV says he's retiring. It's just funny to me how y'all do. But Shelly don't know he's retiring. Joey don't know he's retiring. Mark don't know he's retiring. Shit, I don't know he's retiring. But y'all know, because he talked about it. When everybody talks about retirement, in boxing, literally like 10%, maybe less, who talk about retirement actually retire. And then dudes who say they are retired, 50% of them don't retire. But, says it's Wilder. Oh, man, he a bum. I read y'all chat. I read y'all weird-ass dudes in the chat talking shit about the man. When he's talking about retirement, he gone, good riddance, he's tracked. That's what y'all do here. And I'm talking to the chat now. Y'all niggas need to grow the fuck up. If you don't like Wilder, you see his heading on the show, don't fucking tune in. It's time to grow the fuck up or strap up. Grow up or strap up. Show your face, call in, or shut the fuck up. Wilder ain't retiring until his team say he's retiring. PYP out.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he meant like TBV, the chat, like, oh, Wilder said in the TBV, the chat. Because TBV, the podcast, we put Deontay Wilder contemplating. Because Deontay Wilder poses the question in his statement. His quote, if you go to the end, he says, I've done that. Should I give it a go one more time? Or should I just retire and focus on other things? That's an open-ended question. So obviously the word contemplating is exactly what he's doing. He's asking you, should I? Contemplation right there. So we're spot on with our title. I guess he meant specifically to the people in the chat, you know, who are a little brutal, you know, and that's okay. Those are the guys that steal the pay-per-view anyway. Shout out to Jorge Capetillo, trainer in LA. I seen your cousin at the fight, man. What fight was he at? Shit, I think it was in LA. It was in LA with your nephew. Yeah, it was at the Tank fight. Javier Capetillo, excuse me. I seen Jorge at the fight. This is Javier that super chatted. But before Javier, there was Julio, who's always here. Shout out to Julio, who says, it's very dangerous to continue to fight when you're unable to get over emotional defeats. The Rousey comparison is a good one. Yeah, that's why you got to go in a different direction. You know, his emotional whatever is with the Fury fight. He's got to go in a different direction, and he'll gain some confidence with the wins. But look, I hope CYP's right. I hope he's not, because I don't want him to resign. You know, I want him to fight AJ for sure. You know, Ruiz, I don't mind. But I just, AJ, that's all I need. I don't need anything else, honestly. You know, Ruiz is like, whatever, an appetizer. But he's not the guy that I wanted. It's like I said, we've lost relationships over here trying to make that AJ fucking Wilder fight. Like, come on. But anyway, Coach Capetillo says, can they be maybe medical reasons? Remember, in 2 fights, I believe he had an injury, excuse me. Can they maybe be medical reasons? Remember, in 2 fights, I believe he had an injury on his head, maybe got worse after 3. Oh, so in the second fight, the 2 stands for second fight. I believe he had an injury on his head, which is the dent, and maybe it got worse with the 3rd fight. If not, hope he gives us a few more, but 100, support him, health first. Yeah, I mean, look, if it's medical reasons, then obviously, don't come back. You know what I mean? If it's just you questioning, do the fans love you? Do they want you back? And should you come back? Then those answers are all yes. You know what I mean? I think there's more people that love his style and respect him in the ring than the people that don't. And, I'm one of them. I think that AJ fight, we want that shit, bro. I still want that. Give me my fight. You know what I'm saying? I got the best dad ever with a super chat. He says, this episode was recorded 2 months ago. He had a cast on his wrist hand. It was after the KO loss. How you expect him to feel? Never. I don't know these acronyms. What is NFN? Not even fucking. I don't know. Oh, not even fucking serious here. I think. I don't know. NFN. I don't know. But so. You can be right, Best Dad, but remember, let me go to his Instagram. He just posted a picture with that cast. So was that the day of the shoot? It might even be the same outfit. Was that the day that he shot this? And but let's check. Let me go to this Bronze Bomber. Bronze Bomber. Yeah, he got 1 new post. That's, cold as balls. So yeah, so you see, so now we really know that was the day that he posted, November 24th, was the day that he shot the shoot with Kevin Hart. He's got the outfit on. He got the towel. He got the cast. He's got the same black tights and the same shorts that he got in the cold bath with. And then obviously in his next post, which is yesterday, he promoted it on his Instagram that he's doing this with Kevin Hart. So, it's not old. It's not old. You are wrong, my friend. Now, I can still be wrong, truth be told. You know, maybe he took these pictures the day that they did shoot it, and then he didn't decide to post it till then. But this picture is from November 24th. That's about 2 weeks ago. You know, that's a good amount of stretch. So I believe this is recent as November 24th being the day that they shot this. Malik Scott influenced with this caption, huh? Many humans. That's a Malik word. Phrase, right? Many humans. All right. But yeah, man, it doesn't seem like it's old. It seems like, 2 weeks. The cast is still on. So, I don't know. But moving on, we got some more callers to get to. Looking like Coach Mitty, are you available? Coach Mayday. Okay, no Coach Mitty. King Born, are you available?
Let's go, man. I'm here, yo.
What up?
Listen, man. I love my TBV comrades. I love my TBV live chat comrades. Let's get to it, man. Listen. Let me tell y'all something about Wilder, man. Yo, all I need him to do is knock out AJ and just try to get Usyk, try to, soften him up, bake him up and all that, and I'm good, man. After that, he can retire. I'm straight. You know what I mean? He shouldn't even been here. Motherfucker was driving, beer trucks, Anheuser-Busch, and made it this far. I'm cool with it, man. Yo, Wilder, you listening to us right now? Listen to the TBV live chat right now. Yo, just knock out AJ for us. That's all you gotta do. Sleep AJ, and if you want to fuck with Usyk, and we good, man. And we gonna applaud you and love you. Can't nobody diss you, but like Ness said, we need this AJ shit, man. I'm not letting AJ run away from us and do all that 50 million shit like he was the fucking Iron Man or the man. We ain't doing that. So Wilder, come back, sleep AJ. We good, we love you, peace. We good, y'all. We good. That's all I need. AJ, get knocked the fuck out. That's all I need. And I'm good. And he could go do his thing. You heard?
All right. We straight.
We
All right. We going out to Philly, Texas. Corey, what up?
Come on, man.
Chilling, man. Buenos dias.
Just two things. If he ready to retire and that's how his body feel with the injury and all, you never know how that is mentally. Shout out to him. I appreciated him while he fought, but, hopefully he does get that AJ fight. But if not, shout out to him. He busted his ass in the ring. I respect that. He was willing to go out on his shield, and, I can't really say nothing else other than that. I got a quick question for you, Nesto, before I get out of here. What the rumor about the Haney fight? You was there, right?
What rumor?
They saying he only sold 2,600 or something, or is that just people talking trash?
That's trash.
'Cause I saw it on TV. It looked like it was way more than that.
Man,
just looking on TV.
Man, the whole bottom half was full. They had it scaled down, and I don't think that whole bottom half is only 2,600. You crazy? They lying, man. Who said that?
No, it would be impossible. It would be impossible because I believe that stadium at least holds 18,000 or something like that.
Hell no.
So no, I just heard that.
Listen to me. When JoJo came out, man, you cannot tell that was not 2,600 people. When JoJo came out, that was not 2,600 people. That's a fucking lie. I said,
so that's just Ellerby.
And you can Hell yeah. Oh, man. Of course Ellaby gonna say that, man. He gonna keep Tank
Yeah,
away
I was
from
going to say
that
that
dude.
don't even make sense because I was listening to how loud it was on the
listen to
TV,
me.
on the zone, when
Listen
JoJo Diaz, when they announced him walking, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people in there for JoJo Diaz.
Bruh, he got booed by more than 2,600 people. Get the fuck out of here. Ellaby, oh, man. Yeah. Look, now look, this is what I'll say in defense of Ellaby. Ellaby might got a source that told him they sold 2,600 and gave away what would it be, 2,200, bringing them to a total of 5. How much they sold? Because you know they got comp tickets out here. You know you comp tickets.
Right, but I feel like it was at least 8,000 people in there total. If that arena seats like 18,000, I would say it was at least minimal 8,000 people in there because, like you said, the whole lower bowl was packed.
Yeah, the whole lower bowl was packed, in my opinion. I don't know what Ellaby talking about. For real, I don't.
Yeah, and then some people saying they gave out tickets for Tank, so who knows, man.
I'm sure Magic Johnson ain't paid for the fight.
And I know you ain't paid for the fight either.
Well, no, I mean I didn't pay, but you know my people's paid for my seat. I was ringside. I had a better seat than the motherfucking actor from Tupac.
Yeah, y'all had me laughing with that yesterday. Y'all funny, man.
No, I did. He was behind me. I'm like, oh shit, that's the dude from Tupac. He's like, yeah, pounding on his chest. He was happy as hell. I noticed. He's like, yeah, word smooth. I'm like, yo, that's what's up, man. It was dope. But yeah, I'm gonna get to some other callers. Hell no, they lying on my yo, why they? Oh my God, man, why is boxing like this? Like Ellaby is gonna say that fight failed versus saying that it's doing good and that a fight with him and Devin would be a success in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because why are you lying? That shit was not a fail. I mean, again, I don't know the ticket sales. Let me see if they sent me anything in this email. Let's try going to Hawk in Maryland in the meantime, so I don't leave no dead air. Hawk, what up?
Yo, what up, Nuss? Hey, how you doing this morning?
Straight.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna hear me. Hey, man, it's sad to hear, man, but look, bro, it's like I told you before, the boxing fans are the worst fans of any sport, bro. They change on them so bad, man. Dude made a rack of money, so he like, why come back to this shit? But the thing about it is, one mistake he made was telling his corner not to stop the fight. He took a lot of extra punishment he didn't have to take. But when you had these super fights, you know, you sometimes lose a fighter. You know, like Vargas, Trinidad. Trinidad was never the same. Shit, I'll come back. I mean, Vargas was never the same after that fight. Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns. Sugar Ray Leonard lost 5 years after that wreck in his eye. Hello?
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Then you got just like the puncher behind the head thing you was talking about. Man, one of my favorite fighters, Gerald McClellan, was fighting Nigel Benn out there in the UK, bro. He punched him in the back of his head so much that he never walked again. And Gerald McClellan was a knockout artist. But when we call for these super fights, bro, and then we have them, sometimes we lose a fighter. One of the fighters just don't recover. Just like I said, we ain't seen Ryan Garcia after he had his little special fight where he got dropped at. We ain't seeing him fight no more. Sometimes you lose the spirit for fighting when you get in those certain fights, and then the fans don't be no help because they shoot the fighters down so bad, man. It'd be so bad. You got to realize, you got to put yourself in that fighter's place when you got hundreds of thousands of people talking bad about you when you gave them a fight that they wanted. You just didn't come out on top, and then they ride them. They ride him so hard that, you know, even Teofimo Lopez, he didn't cut his thing off, the internet off on his thing. You can't even reply to him. They go so hard on the fighters, man. It's like, why come back for these particular fans? Put my life on the line. Get in there with somebody just as good as me, like they asked for, and you don't get. Not only do you not get credit if you lose, you get shot down. Like you was never nothing. Like you was, you know, it's the fans that make the fighters. It's not worth it. And Wilder made a lot of money So why put yourself out there for fighters and fight for the boxing fans that if he don't, even if he get hit in a fight, they shoot you down like they shooting Tank down and Devin Haney down just for getting hit in a fight. So now they're not that good. They just hopes. They just, the boxing fans are horrible, bro. It's the boxing fans, bro. They horrible. These fighters don't want to come back to that mess, getting treated like that. And he got enough money where he can retire. So, I hope he don't. But you got to realize, if you fighting for somebody that don't care nothing about you and you done made the money already, some of these fighters know the fans ain't shit, but they got to fight because they need to make money. But Wilder got that bread, so he don't got to keep going through it for no appreciation. But that's my call. Yo, Ness.
I heard you, champ. I heard everything you said. I heard you say that's my call. I'm just finishing my email. See if Matchroom sends me a total number. Because they sent the scorecards, man. That's the only fucking post-fight email they blasted out other than the Hergovich. And that's his nickname, El Animal, which means the animal, this fucker. No wonder. He thinks he's cool with that shit. That's not cool. I like his style, like his, the whole I'm a tough guy shit. I'm going to say a little bit of words. I'm not going to smile. I get it, but that don't mean you got to hit behind the fucking head and shit. He need to get that right before moving forward. And this is definitely Rick, right? This is it. I got you now, Rick.
You got me pegged, man. Now, my opinion on Wilder retiring, I don't believe he's going to retire. That's number one. Two, I think that was sent out as a feeler, to get the feel of the people. A lot of these guys who are celebrities have made a name for themselves. So what you do, you put out their social media, you get feedback. And so I think the feedback's there. And I think on top of that, there's paydays to be made. You got Andy Ruiz out there. I think they put him in there with Robert Helenius, to be honest. I think he chills for a minute, collects his thoughts, come back in the ring. The guy's entertaining. I never thought he was an elite fighter. I don't think he's in the unified division, but he's entertainment, and he's got elite power. So I don't see him going anywhere. Like I said, he'll come back, either fight Robert Helenius or sit back and get that Ruiz fight, make some more cash. Some people still want to see him fight AJ. And to be honest, AJ's win over Usyk is far from guaranteed. So we'll see what happens, man. That's my opinion on it.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in.
Yes, sir.
I got JT. What up? No JT? Okay, what's good?
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll tell you this, mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
What's up, Ness? What's going on? I just hopped on, bro. What y'all talking about? Deontay Wilder?
Yes, sir.
About his retirement?
Yes, sir. Contemplating retirement.
Man, I mean, no disrespect. He took a beating them last two fights, and I mean, it probably took some out of him. I feel like it did. So in his mindset, he accomplished what he accomplished. He changed his lifestyle, changed it for his daughter. He did what he had to do. He became a world champion. He was an Olympian. So why not? And he coming around that age, So he don't want to play with this no more. I think he lost some kind of some kind of hustle in these last two fights. I think Tyson Fury took it out of him, to be honest with you. So I'm not surprised. I mean, and if he retires, wish him the best. I mean, that's all I got on that topic. Because like I said, I saw something in these last two fights that I felt like Deontay Wilder wasn't the same person, no matter what he got up there and said. That's all y'all was talking about this?
That and Fury, Dillian Whyte has been ordered to start free negotiations.
Oh. I love to see that fight. I love to see Tyson Fury beat the shit out of Dillian Whyte. I mean, keeping it honest. Dillian Whyte is a ugly fighter, but he go aggressive and stuff like that. But I think that's go play in Fury hand. Fury the best heavyweight right now. I don't see nobody else beating him right now, unless they got a young dude come up like the Anderson or somebody like that, or that Cuban heavyweight. It's gonna take somebody like them two guys to beat Tyson Fury. But that's my call.
All right. I got Keem the Dream in Florida. Are you available?
Wait a minute. You say you know boxing?
Yeah. What is it? Maybe I don't know.
Tell me what a pull counter is.
I've never heard that term before. That must be your term. You must have been.
No, Fair Shake, HBO need to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's like fucking storage closet. I ain't got good servers, but yeah, man. We were talking Wilder, right? Did he say he's retiring, or he said he contemplated retiring?
Contemplating retirement.
Oh, I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. I heard what you were saying earlier. I agree. I'm being selfish with it. I don't want to see him retire, man. There's still a lot of fights out there for him, a lot of money out there for him. Just a lot still out there for him to do. So I wouldn't want to see him go, man. There's still a bunch of fights I want to see him in. Yeah, so personally, man, I don't think he should retire. But look, man, he did take a beat in his last few fights. He's made a bunch of money. I mean, I don't know what else he would want to get out of the game, So I guess I wouldn't be mad at him if he did it. But yeah, I don't want to see him go, man. Champ gave me the love back for boxing back in like 2014, man. I had stopped watching for a while because of him, man. I got all the way back into it head first. So Wilder for me, man, is a special fighter. He's different, man. He brought a lot of people into boxing. So yeah, I wouldn't want to see him go, man. He's important. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Marlon, So Icy, Sims, are you available?
What's happening? How my audio sound?
You straight, champ?
Oh man, I just want to say I hope that he don't retire. I'm a Wilder fanboy, whatever y'all want to call it. That's just one of my biggest inspirations in the sport. I just hope he don't retire. At least come back for one fight. I think he should finish, one fight, unless, like y'all said, if it's any like medical issues or anything like that. But I just want to see him one more time. If that, it don't matter against who he go against. I just want to see him at least one more time in the ring, end on an amazing knockout, and that's pretty much it, man. That's my call.
All right. Mr. CYP.
I ain't really got, much more to add to it, but with the Dillian Whyte Fury situation, I'm glad he got the fight so it could be his official retirement. That'll be the real retirement when he get his ass whooped again. Mr. Lie about everything. Mr. Lie about how many days he was mandatory when he wasn't. Lie about never ducking eliminator, which he did. Lie about being on steroids, which he was. There's a whole bunch of reasons why we shouldn't like fighters, but we tend to ignore things. Then we hate certain fighters when all they do is do their best and fight clean. Fight clean. And for y'all in the chat, remember this, man. Me and my wife was talking about it. Y'all don't exist. Y'all not real because in person, you guys are nice guys who want to shake my hand and are nut huggers. Ness, I appreciate you because those dudes love you, but in person, don't expect them to keep that same image. She walked you out.
All right. And that means we got Brandon Boomerang. Brandon, nothing to add. J-Mac, Boomerang. Oh, shit. Call him lost the service. Who we got over here? Damn, a lot of people over here. Okay, I'm going to need the sheet for this. And we going to If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. Got to remind you every day, you must be reminded to subscribe and help us get to our next goal of 131,000. We need about 500 people. And only you can do that. Only you can take us to the next level. All right. So I got, someone just dropped off. So now I have to look for the new number. And this is C-Dub. What up?
What up, Ness? Shout out TBV, man. I had to call in. It's like, what's up, man? I know this wild topic, people. I don't know, man. It's no matter what you do, them first impressions be kind of crazy. Like, the man looked real good against the number one heavyweight, against probably an all-time heavyweight. He dropped the man twice, almost dropped him in the 11th or the 12th. He showed new wrinkles in his game, doing the one. You saw the 1-2 to the body like Devin was doing the JoJo Wright next.
Uh-huh.
You saw the 1-2 to the body the whole fight. You know, if anything, he probably came out a little too hard, but I still think he at the top. Now, should he retire? And because you can say he at the top and want to retire instead at the top of the game, yeah. But I don't think he should retire because he, like the last caller said, because he saw something that didn't look like he was all the way there, or like he lost a little bit, or like he said, the top of the game to me. If you lose to the number one person, like let him lose to a number 20 person, or let him lose to a Charles Martin or something. But he lost to Fury. Hey, I still think he at the top. If he still want to retire with all his faculties, that's cool. But he don't have to, because he didn't look too bad. He didn't look bad at all. He looked good. He just lost. So would you say he need to retire next?
I've been saying I don't want him to retire. Unfortunately, I think that, I'm being selfish. If he's not hurt, I want him to fight because I know fights that I like with him.
Right. Andrew Ruiz. You still got a few that I think he can win.
I want the AJ fight more than anything.
AJ? Okay, yeah. That's nice too. Yep. Well, appreciate you, man. Thanks for the content. Thanks for everything. TBV. We out.
Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for being part of the show. And we're going out to K-Boxing in D.C. What up? Okay. All right. Let me see if I ain't got that right. That's what happens when you think you miss Cleo and you can tell the future. I thought I knew that number. Let's see. 202. Damn, it ain't K. Fuck. I'm rusty, man. Been on the road too long. Oh, man. That's all around strong. What up?
What's up, man?
Apologies, man. I'm rusty, man. I've been out the office for a week.
Nah, it's all good, man. I had stopped calling for a few months. I had, take care of some personal things, but I'm gonna be back on the regular. But yeah, man. Shout out to the chat. So yeah, as far as the topic at hand, man, I personally would like to see the brother fight, but at the same time, anytime you start talking about you contemplating retirement, man, maybe it's time for him to hang it up. And I know the call or two before, he said he looked good in that last fight. He did look good at times against Fury. He came out real good. However, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with he just lost. He took two bad losses. You know what I'm saying? He took a lot of damage. So at the end of the day, man, if you start contemplating retirement, it might be time to hang it up. But I would definitely like to I would definitely like to see him get another fight or two before he hangs it up. And regardless, I support Deontay Wilder and his bomb squad all day. That's my call.
All right. Thank you for calling in. Troy, Baltimore.
Yeah, I see you talking about White and Fury, right? Yes. Or I guess that's one of the topics.
Yes.
Yeah, well, if it happens, I've said this years ago, the man deserves his shot. He deserves his pound of flesh. I don't care who it is that has the belt, but I don't think Fury and White will happen because I think Fury's going to retire. I mean, and then he'll just have to pick up the belt how he picks up the belt.
I really don't see him fighting. Well, I'm saying this because in the fight he had with Wilder, the last fight, when Wilder knocked him down the second time, he had a look of shock in his eye. There's nothing to be shocked about. He's been knocked out 3 times by this man already, so he should be used to it. But he was shocked, and it was like there was a pause there for a second before he got up, but he got up and took care of business. I just think he took a lot of punishment, and so did Wilder in that fight, and he slowed down. And White, honestly, has more than one hand to knock you out with. He has more tools than Wilder did to hurt you and knock you out with. So, why would he want to go through that again? So that's my thought.
All right, champ. Who we got coming up? Looking like a new caller. All right. So this is Florida, Miami. Who this?
Javan the Postman. What's going on, man?
What up? Jermaine the Postman.
Javan the Postman.
Jermaine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, if anybody believes that Wilder's retiring, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping.
Wow.
Fury, he ain't gonna let Fury retire him. Come on now. And Fury's not retiring either. I don't know what Troy's talking about. Fury ain't retiring either. That was just a look of shock because he got hit hard as hell. That's it, man. That's it. But yeah, man, I don't got too much on this topic, man. I just want to know why y'all don't talk about the fight of the year, man.
What's that?
Why don't y'all talk? Yeah, Charlo versus Montiel.
What?
Why y'all talk about Charlo versus Montiel? That's the fight of the year.
Man.
Nah, I'm trolling, man.
I know.
I'm trolling. Yo, y'all be easy, man.
All right. Jermaine. The Postman, too. I got to put that. I think you the dude to be IGing me and shit. Jermaine, the Post. Oh, I put Postman. Hey, I'm bugging. Postman. And that's definitely Miami. I'm being Miami, I think. I don't know. I'm counting my chickens before they hatch, but I think I'm going to Miami the 17th, maybe. Life is changing. We got who's coming up on the show? Oh, shit. Look who it is. Hold on 1 second as I reconnect with Skype here. Now that I got that. And then I'm going to go straight to Coyote with the boomerang all the way in the UK.
To this day. To this day. Sing along if you know the words. Come on. To this day.
Yo, what's going on, Ness?
What up?
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I watched the video actually with Wilder. Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, it would be a shame if Wilder retires. And I've always wanted to see Wilder fight other people, even apart from AJ. I want to see him fight White. I want to see him fight Andy Ruiz. Like I've always said that his resume is decent, but there's still a lot of people that I feel like he needs to fight. So it would be a shame if he retires, because we've always complained about his resume, and I think he has an opportunity to sort of, people like us who doubt him to, fight, all these other top guys. So I hope he doesn't retire. The Fury White fight, I hope that happens. I'm not really sure. I mean, where's the news coming from that it's been ordered?
He said it out of his mouth.
But who said it? White.
Wow. Oh, you talking about WBC?
Yeah, Fury White. Is
Oh yeah. Hold on, I got it for you right here. Give me 1 segundo.
Is that from the WBC directly?
Yeah, this
'Cause
is
I thought-
this is let me see. This is from Keith Heidick, man.
Right. But is it coming direct? Because there's an
Yeah, from the
arbitration.
WBC.
So what's the result of the arbitration?
I don't know. That hasn't come out. But they ordered free negotiations.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I won't be shocked if White has an upset in that fight. That would be so interesting. That would actually open up the division.
That's because you believe the sparring rumors.
Well, it's not rumors. Fury didn't deny it.
He didn't deny it, you said, or he did deny it?
He did not deny it. If you listen to every time he's talked about it, he never denied it. Because it's true.
He's never said he did get dropped either.
Yeah, but when someone's lying, people usually deny unless it's not true.
I don't know. Fury never denied he had fucking metal objects in his gloves either. Come on, champ.
Yeah, but those ones, he was being sarcastic.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Now you know when he's being one way and not the other. Get out of here.
Nah, people be consistent, bro. Like, listen, normally, like, when Fury wants to deny something, he's either sarcastic or he just laughs it off. With White, he's never really, you don't find that same energy with White. So, I think, I suspect that White is probably right about knocking him out in sparring. And it happens in sparring. It's not a big deal. Like,
whatever, man. Whatever. I never seen nobody get knocked out. I just never have. I've been in gyms mad times. I never seen Wilder knock out nobody in sparring.
Well, Wilder got knocked out in sparring.
Oh, God. Gotta move on, brother. I'm getting to the next caller here. We're going to Rock. And where is Rock from? Rock is from Oklahoma. What's up?
What up, Ness? Big fan of the show. Haven't called in a while. But look, I saw the writing on the wall even during the press conference when Deontay, he obviously made it clear that he wanted the Tyson Fury fight. But at the same time, he said, I don't need boxing anymore. This is your life. This ain't my life. And watching the Kevin Hart interview, another thing that he said that I picked up on was that, he's accomplished everything that he wanted to accomplish. And so in the sense, starting at 21, he's kind of overachieved in a sense. So I wouldn't be surprised if he actually retired because, he probably went further than he thought he would go in the sport. And which he did. I mean, starting at 21, to be on some of the biggest stages, I mean, that's almost unheard of. So, shout out to Deontay, but I wouldn't be surprised if he retired. And I wouldn't be mad at him if he retired either.
Word.
That's my call.
Rock, Oklahoma, thanks for calling in. And the truth is, if you look at it from Little Gold's standpoint, he worked at IHOP, Budweiser, walked into the gym, told JD's he wanted to be a journeyman. He said, I don't want amateurs, just give me a fight where I can make money. I need to do this and this for my daughter. They seen the raw talent in him, and they decided to take him to the Emmys. And obviously, the rest is history. So from a dude that just wanted to make instant money as a journeyman to put food on the table, to become the world heavyweight world champion, have 10 defenses, and make millions and millions of dollars, he has overachieved, you know what I'm saying? And he can ride off into the sunset, It's okay that his ambition to be undisputed is not there anymore because his ultimate goal was achieved, Becoming successful and being able to take care of his daughter, in his words, beyond belief. He's done that. You know what I mean? So I see it just like you. He could ride off, but, I want that Zhang. I mean, look at me saying Zhang. That's another good fight, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, he don't know that he got so many fights out there. There's non-title fights that are huge. Him and Zhang, what if he went to China and knocked out Zhang big ass out there? But him and AJ is a huge fight. You know, him and Ruiz is another good fight. But Justin, what up, Jersey?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. Wilder. You know what? I actually kind of disagree about the fact. I mean, I know that he underachieved. I know he started late, but I think it's kind of, you know, I said he should retire after the last Fury fight, and I think that, you know, it's kind of sad that he never really. I'm not trying to take anything away from Breland, but he never really got trained at that you know, kind of like I guess like he could relate to, or that could teach him, and he never like really like I think he never really gained his full potential, got to his full potential as a boxer. And I think that, you know, we could all take a lesson from it, man. It's like you should never really sell yourself short, man. You should always start out reaching for the top. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. That's my call.
It don't matter who it is. If I get anybody hurt, they getting out of there. They not getting out that round or that fight. Period.
Because I know for a fact that Boots could beat Crawford. I know for a fact that Boots could beat Spence. I know for a fact that Boots could beat Ugas, Pacquiao.
In your opinion, who is the best fighter at 147?
Me. Everything Roy did, Boots do it better. Everything Mayweather did, he do it better.
SDS Promotions.
Lines. Damn, no line 6. Just a tribute. Majid, what up?
Subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. White versus Fury been ordered. I think that, hey, I mean, shit, it's whatever. Like, if that's what it is, that's what it is. But I'm just thinking about it like that Spence versus Ugas news. Ugas had a mandatory, but once they was able to come together, two champions, you know, that mandatory got to wait. I guess I'm assuming. I don't really know. But yeah, if he the mandatory, you know, and they decide AJ step aside and Usyk want to do that, I still see him waiting another 600 days, as he says. And as far as Wilder in that interview, you know, I don't believe in, like, you know, being half in the door and half out of it. Like, you know, because when shit get hard, you know, you might just say, fuck it, I'd rather be retired. I think that man accomplished way more than he had to. Like, he got mad millions, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people make it seem like he ain't accomplished shit. But if he retired right now, he don't even got to work. He could just chill and shit. So no matter what he do, I think he good or whatever, you know. And yeah, that's all I got, man.
All right. Who is next? J-Mac, did you get your boomerang? If so, Davidian, after him,
Yo.
you are up.
Yo,
We hear you.
you was supposed to go to Brandon first. You want me to take it?
Yeah, Brandon ain't never answer.
You did. You dropped.
Oh, yeah?
But okay. Yeah, you drop off Skype. We stop hearing you.
Oh, yeah, smarty pants. Nah, go ahead. Don't worry about it. We gonna double it back.
Nah, man, like I said, man, White deserved to be in the opportunity of getting his ass whooped. White, for some reason, run around by people he shouldn't lose to, but still being touted as a top heavyweight. And he never did shit, but the best thing he did was Eddie Hearn. The these bullshit ass narratives. So I take great joy and pleasure of watching him get his ass to be able to beat again. All these spawn rumors and shit like that, that don't mean shit. You get in the ring and we figure it out. I got Fury being the top like all could be and had a strong possibility of being who he is. He just gotta get the fights.
Well, that happened again. Which means that we're going to go ahead and end it right now. We only had one caller, but that's going to take so long. Actually, let me go to these super chats and give them time. Oh, hold up. All right, sorry about that. Had to hit up a fighter real quick. Like, yo, you back in the gym and I didn't get the call, fam? The fudge? Feeling type some way right now. Yo, you know Luke Santamaria got the fight, man. I was right, man. He got the fight with Clayton, didn't he? Javier, are you still listening? Did you even tell me that? I think I found out through Clayton, man. It's crazy. We got Julio Guzman. Let me make sure I ring the alarm for my mans in them because I'm pretty sure that's about numero tres. No? Only 2, Julio? That's strange. All right. Hey. He says, many will disagree with me, but Wilder needs a couple of confidence rebuilding fights. Thoughts on him facing Oscar Rivas or Michael Hunter? I like them both, man. And I'm with you. He does need that. He needs to know he's still the bronze bomber, but the only way to do that is to get them fights. He needs to know he could still catch a body. You know what I'm saying? Easy peasy.
Only time y'all see me in Rays is when I turn into the bronze bomber. I want a body, and he gonna be the body. The ambulance better be ready, the medical better be ready, the referee better be ready. They better have that towel to be able to throw it in.
SDS Promotions.
That's it, right?
LV Slugger. I just felt like playing his intro. It felt right.
Yo, first of all, let me say, I don't pay showtime to see you all there not even putting a goddamn motherfucking effort. If I want to see two motherfuckers just fight, I pick up a fight with somebody in the street. Don't need that shit. You don't love that sport, my dude? Just move along. Gone. Fuck you. Next. What great show. Thumbs up, donate.
Hey, yo! What's happening, people?
What's up?
It's the gift.
What's up?
Your boy retiring, huh? Contemplating retirement.
He's contemplating.
Man, that man ain't going nowhere. That nigga just fronting, bro. He's just a front. He knows he got a few fights in him, and he know he can make some money. The thing is to get him the right people, bro. You can't put that man up there talking about AJ. AJ not gonna even contemplate that shit. You see that pay-per-view that they want to do? I think if what is it called? Ortiz, right? He was fighting he was fighting
Martin.
Yeah, I think if Martin beat him, if he beat Ortiz, that could be a good fight for Wilder right there. Because I don't think Martin really, the way AJ took care of him, I don't think that he really offer a lot of opposition to Wilder. Wilder should not retire, man. This shit gonna be mad boring in the fucking what? It's gonna be mad boring out there in the heavyweights. We can't allow that shit. Even the haters of Wilder. Who you gonna hate? Wilder's gone. Shit. Can't allow that. Wilder, please do not retire for your haters. We need you, buddy. We need you. I need everybody to support the channel. Donate. Gotta go. I'm outie.
Alright. Brandon. Cincinnati. Boomerang.
Not much to say, man. You seem to have some technical difficulties. I'm gonna let you go on. Have a good rest of your day, brother.
Oh, all right. There you go. We got, is this Machine Gun? Yes, it is. We ain't hear this intro in a while. See? I don't even know where it's at. Where you at, Pat? Where you at? Where you at? Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and beat up Danny Garcia.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
You can take out that green jacket because I just took your belt. It's fly, you can't even set out an arena. The only reason you don't pay per view because you fight me. So you sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. You will not be fighting on pay per view one for me.
Yo, what up?
What up?
What's up, Ness? How you doing?
Chilling, man.
Man. Yeah, no, I seen this, and just the way Wilder was talking about it, man. I'm with everybody else though. I would hate to see Wilder go. Wilder fights are exciting. They have drama. They have great build up. The action is always great. It's always something memorable. But kind of like what somebody said earlier, if you start thinking about retirement, you probably should retire. You don't want to have retirement in your mind going into a fight and then do everything half-heartedly. Then you're going to, look what happened with Sean, Imagine how Sean had just been up front, was like, okay, I'm going to fight Bud. This is the last one for sure, no matter what, instead of just springing it on you at the press conference. Even though there was kind of mentions throughout the couple months, he just didn't really because Sean didn't say nothing. Really, his camp and his team, they need to fill him out. If he does, Wilder needs to just take time because there's no real rush for him to come back. He just had an amazing fight, lots of damage taken. Take the time, come back. Really think to yourself if you want to come back. And if you do, I want him to come back because I want the AJ fight. I would love to see him annihilate Dillian Whyte. But I would, if anything, give me the fight that you've been building for years in the AJ fight, but give it to me knowing you're going to be 100% into that fight. Don't give it to me half-heartedly and go in there and get hurt. That's my call.
All right. Davidian.
Yo, what's good, Ness?
What up?
How you doing?
Straight.
Not much. I mean, I hope Wilder, at least comes back again, like at least one more time or so. I always wanted to see that AJ fight, that's for sure. But I don't know. I ain't really got nothing to say. I mean, yeah, he's done a lot. The 10 title defenses, WBC title, people could say he ain't got no skills, but he did his thing. So he just ran into a better fighter, that being Tyson Fury. So, it is what it is. I can't wait for some of the fights this weekend. Yeah. God bless you, Ness.
Thank you, brother. Amen to that. J-Mac, we'll give you yours, obviously. You've cut out twice because of my end of my technical difficulties. So, how are you, my good friend?
I'm good. I ain't got no more talk.
No more talk. Well, on that note, let's double check here. Fred Robinson says, I don't believe Wilder is retiring. There's way too much money out there for him, regardless of what he says. 100 emoji, he says. Well, damn. I don't know. Javier Caputillo says, no, I was told they didn't want it. So wait, so you don't got the fucking, let me see what this guy says here. Sorry for the dead noise. Trying to hit him up. All right. Well, I thought it was Luke getting the Clayton fight. So damn. So does that mean Thurman got the Clayton fight? Because I'm being told Thurman's fighting in January. So I don't know. Fred Robinson, we did that. Capetillo, we did that. Julio back with another one. He says next big American heavyweight to look out for. Jared Anderson. That's who it is, brother. Jerry Forrest, man. Don't sleep on the Forrest, man. He out here getting wins even though they ain't giving it to him, man. That's crazy, bro. Yo, Hunter, man. Hunter out here. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. El Loco Sands.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose, chain cold, Norway. Shorty wants that foreplay. I'm like, no way, gotta rock it like Coldplay.
Yo,
Nestor, what's going on, my friend?
You sound like you in the plane, man.
Yo. No, man, I'm in the car, but I'm gonna put on my headset really quickly. But before I do that, let me ask you a question. Then gives me a second. Who in the boxing world, in the boxing media world, works harder than you, man? I just wanted to ask you that question, man. Honestly,
Ellie Setback, maybe.
He's the only guy. He works harder than you. He does a show every single day, 7 days a week.
Nah, but you know, you said boxing world, so you know, I'm sure he's equally doing his hard work because he's got to, you know, he's everywhere, right? So that's hard to be everywhere.
It is. You know what I love, man? You know what I honestly love? I love when YouTube kind of catches my eye. I click on a video, and then I hear the person talking, and then over the person's shoulder, I hear Doomy asking a question to what's his name? The British guy, the big tall dude. I forget what his name is. Eddie. And it's like, dang, the Eddie. So there's Doomy, right? I love it, man. You guys are everywhere, man. Great to see that you guys were at the Haney fight. So I guess Haney's like TBV. Is that right? He's anointed the next one. Is he kind of like the next Porter type of thing?
Absolutely. We have a good relationship with Haney.
All right, man. So then we got to be Team Haney, man. So let me ask you a question. How come at this level Haney doesn't have that pop anymore, man? He's not able to stop these guys. You know,
I mean, everybody has different growth spurts, man. I promise you, man, at 17, I was like 5'10", 160, you know. 21, I was like 6'5", or 6'3", 220. Chisel, man. I was like CYP when I was young. Chisel. But shit changes, man. So give Haney time. He might start getting that manpower at 25. I mean, think about yourself. When did you feel like a man?
On Saturday, brother. On Saturday, I'll feel like a man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love it. It's taken me a while. That poor Showkip's going to pay the price for all these decades. But I get it. You know what I like, though? These guys, they all have the height to make 140. Like, if you look at it. You know, I think, unfortunately, you know, Tank's going to get left. I mean, who knows? Tank's got the power, right? But you know, I think these guys will all transition nicely to 140 and maybe 147, right? Just like Crawford did, right? So
you got to understand what we've learned thus far is that boxers always win, man. Fury ultimately won because he was a better, more skilled boxer, you know. Usyk ultimately won because he was a better, more skilled boxer. You know, and Devin just won because he was a better, more skilled boxer. Tank did it with one hand because he was a better boxer. You can't do it with one hand if you're not a better boxer. So power is great, but Devin, my money's on Devin because he's a boxer. But again, traditionally, TBV should know me as a dude that likes boxers. I think it's better to be smarter versus brute force.
No, that's definitely true. You know, it will make for like, you know, a nice couple of years, like, you know, 3, 4, 5 years of boxing with all these guys at 135, you know, and you know, going up in weight. It'll be exciting for us. And you know, I just wanted to touch quickly on Deontay. You know, Deontay, he's done everything, you know, amazing things in boxing. At this stage in his career, though, knowing the fighter he is, we're not going to be excited watching Deontay fight some second-tier competition. So I understand his perspective. Deontay's going to be forced in big fights because that's what we want to see. We want to see if his power can knock out great opponents. So, I mean, he's stuck in it, man. Any fight that he has is going to be a tough one going forward. So, I mean, if he wants to, call it a day, I think he's done enough. He's got an amazing career. His story, man, is amazing. His story is tremendous. It's beautiful. You guys probably all know it. and just the access he's given TBV over the years, man. Much appreciated to him. Deontay, wherever you're at, man, enjoy that Lambo, that Cobra skin Lambo that he has, man, and beautiful career, man. And sometimes that's it, man. Sometimes you gotta know when to leave, right? Look at Andre Ward did it, right? So there you go, my friend. That's all I got. Excited to see you, Ness, in 2 days. It's been forever, man. I haven't seen you in so long, man. So excited to see you.
Let's go, champ. We might have a surprise for you, man. I'm hoping that it comes true. But it's a Cardone-like person.
Oh, I love it. Oh, Ness, one other thing I wanted to tell you, man. Really cool. You'd love this. So I did a draw. Remember back in the day when we did that draw when somebody won that fight with Porter and Broner?
Yeah. Win a night with Porter. I can't believe we did that, and we got it off. Shout out to Ken Porter, Sean Porter, and Al Heyman, bro. That night, I met Al. Well, not met, because I met him before that, but, that was my second time with him, and we were on the elevator together going to Porter's suite. And the two dudes that won, Jesus, y'all know I smoke, so those names escape me, but they remember. That was a fantastic night for them. They got can you imagine? So we did a draw. Shout out to Jose. It was his idea. He decided to make this .com, right? Like a different page on the Boxing Voice, and it was like a raffle, your opportunity to meet the winner, right? Because I was cool
for $100, Ness.
Yeah,
you had the lifetime experience.
Was it 100 only? Oh my God, we were so cheap.
It was $100.
It was only $100 raffle, right? And one person, well, rather two, because the winner got to bring someone. So the winner got a shot at meeting the winner of Broner versus Porter, which luckily for us, it happened to be Ken and Porter, because obviously Broner and my relationship, I don't know if back then, I think back then it was good and that's why we did it, but whatever. The point is, these two lucky listeners got to meet Ken and Sean immediately after the fight in Sean's private hotel suite. And then the cherry on top is that, as we're going into the hotel suite, the private elevator, fucking Brandon Watson and Al Heyman are right there. And these guys obviously don't know. Nobody ever knows Al. It's always me to be like, yo, that's Al. Tapping them yo, that's Al. Yo, that's Al. Until they realize oh, that's Al, and have that moment in that facial expression. But nah, shout out to Jose. That was his idea. I didn't think we could pull that off, and sure enough,
that's I'm doing the same thing for Border Wars. I did that. I got all my clients to support me, to put a raffle in, and I'm taking one of them. We just drew it today. And one of my clients is coming out. He's going to be in my corner too, right? So that's the experience we're giving them, man. So they're going to get to live Border Wars, man. So it's going to be crazy, bro. So
we should have got him a fight, man. You tripping?
No. This guy he's a man. No. One punch and he would have got killed. So it can't happen. But still, nevertheless, man, I'm telling you guys, I'm excited. I can't remember. Info Joe said it. Mo said it yesterday. This show, guys, if you think about it, step back, would you pick up your remote right now and watch it on Netflix? Would you watch this Border Wars show on Netflix about the creators, the participants, the stories, the struggles, the real life? It's crazy, man. This is entertainment at its purest level, man. Got to get the right ears on it. We gotta just get it to the right place, man. This deserves to be told around the world, man. So I'm excited. Netflix. That's what we're going to be, man. TBV on Netflix. Let's do it. Thank you, Ness. We'll see you in 2 days, my friend. Excited.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody that's coming into town for Border Wars Plant City, December 11th. Saturday is going down. If you can't make it, you can watch it right here, free on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. We'll be doing live commentary for each fight. We got 8 fantastic fights. High level, too. Border Wars continues to get better and better, and we have some really good fights. We'll get back to that in a second. The king of Essex. What's going on, champ? It's been a minute.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute. Shout out to you, hitting the ground running all over the place. Everybody be asking when that's going to come down and hit the corners again. We seen him going hand to hand with the camera, getting that work. I love the Hrgovic interview.
That was hilarious, right? He's such
that was
a good
amazing,
speaker.
bro. Conti, that was a top favorite of mine. You know, I like the minds behind the minds, so Conti was a favorite. And just to hear you guys talk about Border Wars, right? I wish I could be there. Too much going on with these contractors, but we got a lot of boxing this weekend, let alone Border Wars. But I heard y'all talking about Deontay Wilder. Yeah, man, if he retires, he could, man, but high level fights. I mean, who's he gonna fight? I got a couple fights for him. Y'all just seen my man. I'm gonna keep beating the drum. Trey Lippy Morrison. I'm telling you, that's a big fight. It's interesting, especially if they do it in Alabama, because Lippy Morrison. You shaking your head, Ness. Lippy Morrison got to follow.
Did he just lose?
On a Triller card, right?
Did he just lose on that card?
Nah, he won.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so see, you know what I'm saying? So that fight's out there, but
I thought I seen him get dropped. I must have been watching the wrong. I promise you, I thought. Don't he look just like his dad with the mullet and everything?
Yeah, I got a good back chin. I was smoking. It was plus I was more.
I might have to check that out. Let me just double check. You sure he ain't lose? I thought he lost. I thought Bo made money on that. I thought he won. Let me see, Trey. But go ahead, finish. Don't worry. That shit, Google when they heard me. That shit, I didn't even know how to spell his name. That shit came up, motherfuckers. All right, so Trey. Oh, I was right, bro. You ain't even watched the fucking fight, yo, motherfucking Bo. This is what I'm telling you. This team I put together. Meanwhile, I haven't hit a bet yet, cause I'm so busy. I can't even pay attention to what they saying in that thing. But I see they slips. This motherfucker bet on Mike. Mike upset Trippy, man. You ain't even know. Trippy got tripped up.
Yo, man. See?
First round knockout. I'm telling you, I knew I watched this shit. He got the mullet and everything. The mullet went head first, man. I seen the mullet go down. Damn, dog. You ain't even see it. You still out here pumping Trey.
Yo, man, I wanted to see. You wonder why? Because if Wilder's not going to get out there, and I'm tripping, but I'm being, I'm playing. Like, if he's not going to get out there, and I don't need to see him, fight the bet. Like, that has been settled. Now it's just either the fights that he can get up for, if he wants to provide us with that entertainment. So we would like to see Dillian Whyte because we believe that there's a grudge there. We always want to see Joshua, and I don't think we mind Andy Ruiz. If it's not those three fights, I don't see the point. Because I don't think he could get up, for any other fights as far as competitive, you know what I'm saying? Or, the Usyk fight, but I doubt he wants to get in there with a boxer of that style, you know what I'm saying? So if it ain't the grudges between White or Joshua or, just, I guess, the competitive fight that we think Ruiz would be, call it quits, man. Call it quits and chill out, man. That's what I say.
Yeah, I mean, look, man. I've said my piece. If he wants to go, he can go. I'm just want him to know that there are people that still want him in the game and think there's some very good fights that exist with him in them. That's all. But that is everybody, man. Let me double check these super chats. Okay, we got Troy coming through. Boxing doesn't need or miss Wilder. You are only talking about him. Damn. Oh, you're the only. Well, he meant to say. I guess he meant to say you're the only one talking about him.
Damn, Troy.
But yeah, I mean, he's wrong based off the callers. You crazy? All the callers said the same thing, man. Most people, want him not to go, and a lot of people still want that AJ fight. But Ness GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Damn, remember heavyweight boxing used to last 5 hours? It's crazy. 2 hour show, right? 2 hour show. All the callers done. Sheesh.
Welterweight division.
Exactly. Welterweight. Everybody want to hear that big fish talk. They seen Crawford. Now all of a sudden Crawford got personality. Now all of a sudden you in the ocean. Where the big fish at? They took he ain't with Top Rank. Now he let the real him shine. This don't make sense to me, but okay.
No, it does make sense. It does make sense, man. This is what you call transition. This is his second career, man. We've seen people change, you know, based on experiences. And this, he needed to go through this. He needed to get to the highest level against somebody we actually cared about. And for him to look and say, yeah, you know what? I'm really done with Top Rank. I don't care about my relationship with Shakur. I don't care about my relationship. I can't do business over there. If anybody asks me, I'm going to tell them. I'm not going to be evasive. And I don't know what came out of him, but this is a sign of continued greatness to me. Like, the bud tenders can come out of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they ever left, or maybe they was tucking their flag a bit, but now they can go ahead and tie their flag around their head again and start banging. Go ahead, fellas.
For sure, man. We out to the next one.